Well, I think a major one is keeping in some sort of sweetener, like the monk fruit sweetener or the stevia or the sugar alcohols, things like that. Usually the coffee and sweeteners go hand in hand. Usually someone's still drinking coffee and, well, I don't want to put sugar in it, so I'll put this sweetener in it as well. Or maybe, maybe in whole, heavy cream or something like that. They always ask me, it's like, well, I do have heavy cream in my coffee, is that okay? And I was like, well, the heavy cream's fine. Coffee's not great, And so, but if you're looking for optimal health and you're looking to feel as good as you possibly can, then you do want to sort of eliminate these things down to just meat and water, maybe salt to taste if that's your predilection. But you know, the main thing is to try to eliminate out all of these other things. And I definitely think artificial sweeteners are in that category. I think that specifically for weight loss and fat loss, because I think fat loss is a better way of saying it, because you may I lost 23 pounds just ditching vegetables and increasing the amount of feed. I quintupled my calories and lost 23 pounds by ditching you know uh, spinach, kale, and broccoli. That's all I was eating: spinach, kale, and broccoli, and I can eat meat, and I wasn't eating that much. I rapidly or dramatically increased my calories and the amount of meat I was eating, and just stopped the greens. I lost 23 pounds in 10 days. But then I stayed exactly the same. I didn't change my weight. I weighed the same for months after that, but I just started visibly transforming. I started stacking on muscle and shredding fat. And so I was replacing one tissue with another. So I was getting rid of fat, but I was putting on muscle. It just happened to be exactly equivalent as far as weight was concerned. But yeah, so sweeteners, I think that those are a major one that inhibit fat loss in particular. And you hit your limbic system, you get this sweet taste, and this can signal your body to think that there's sugar coming. And there's conflicting studies on that, but there are studies showing that you can get rebound hypoglycemia and an insulin spike from eating any sort of sweetener that doesn't have sugar in it. So either way, this isn't something that even existed 50,000 years ago or 100,000 years ago or even 100 years ago in a lot of cases. And so you can't really argue that this is something that we need. This is something essential. This is something that belongs in our foods, because it didn't exist. When I talk to people and they say, well, I really like carnivore because I felt so good on it, but it really, didn't work out for me. And I asked them what they mean by that. And they say, well, I felt really good. I had great energy, mental clarity was wonderful. And I reversed all my autoimmune issues. Those were all improving. My diabetes was getting better, but I just wasn't really losing weight. So I guess it didn't work for me. It really sucks because I felt so much better in so many other ways.